We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Dish. I'm Candace Cooper, and we're here to talk about all of the fun stuff: conspiracy theories, pop culture, beauty, astrology, the solar eclipse, everything, all of it. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me. Thanks, YouTube. It's a great fucking day. All right, I do want to just twist that a little bit. There we go. Beautifa. What am I drinking today? This is the Poppy. I'm pretty sure, yes, it's the Poppy. And it is the cherry limeade flavor. I was going to have coffee and then I was like, you know what? I just really don't feel like having coffee right now. That's the ticket. When it comes to habits, it's not so much that we want the coffee in the middle of the day. It's habitual. So I have to refocus my brain, retrain my brain and say, it's okay, we can have a beverage. It just doesn't have to be caffeinated. Will I have coffee later to maybe go for a walk or work out? That's a strong possibility. Whew. Where does the time even go? Is today Wednesday? I never know what day it is. I just know when I have to be at work, when I don't have to be at work. Check my schedule every morning as soon as my little eyes open. So yeah, we will talk about the solar eclipse. Let's talk about that first. So that was on Monday, and my grandmother's birthday was on Monday, and I was literally on the phone with her. So she's an Aries. I'm a Capricorn, fellow cardinal sign, but I was on the phone with my grandmother as the eclipse was happening, and she's really funny. I'm not going to say what she said here, but I did post it on my TikTok because I thought it was hilarious. She's fucking one of a kind. My grandmother is also a twin, and twins run rampant in my family. Clearly, I don't have children. My sister doesn't have twins. My brother, I don't know if he's married or what, but he doesn't have twins. Let's talk. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm a hairstylist, but I don't really get involved in the drama. But one girl that I follow, she posted something about this couple, Maggie and Lynn, and they're both hairstylists. One, I guess, is in Scottsdale, and I'm sure they go between LA and Scottsdale. Now, I didn't I didn't click through every single one of Maggie's Insta story posts, so I don't know exactly what went on, but the few ones that I did click through, it had something to do with the house, them buying a house, him owing the government money, he's got a lien against him, all this stuff. But I was like, oh my God, when there's 9,000 little teeny, and I was like, no. I get the gist. He's a douchebag. Let's move on. I don't know if he flirted with his assistants or cheated on his girlfriend with his assistants. I don't know. I will, I guess, do a little digging and I'll report back to you guys. But here's the thing. A straight male hairstylist in this industry is it's so weird. The women flock to them, whether it be female clients or the staff, and they're usually in charge of a salon or they own a salon. They have tons of assistants, and I can definitely think of a salon or two that I've worked in where the owner was banging one of the assistants and ruined their marriages. It's for what, bro? For a little hot tail? It's so superficial and stupid. But I'll report back. If you guys know exactly, like, if there's anything juicier than cheating and, I don't know, like tax evasion, if there's anything juicier than that, let us know in the comments below if you're a fellow hairstylist. Being a third generation hairstylist, I've seen many different facets of the industry because my uncle worked in TV, my grandfather switched to construction by the time I was alive, and then my grandmother, she always worked in a salon in town, like a cute little like 7-chair salon, 6-chair salon. So I've seen a lot of different variations of being a hairstylist. I've also worked in a lot of salons. You know, here's the thing. Here's what I've learned about life. This is going to be disappointing, so spoiler alert. If you don't want your bubble burst about how shitty life can be, just fucking speed through this. But I've never not been sexually harassed at a job. I've never been treated fairly at a job. I've never been, you know, my career advanced at a job. It's fucked up. And if you're like, you know, attractive or whatever, you really have to guard yourself and your safety with an iron fist. And I gotta say, that's why a lot of us end up renting salon suites, because the harassment, and look, it happens in offices, it happens everywhere across the board. And honestly, I think that's why we as humans have become so much more solitary, because we're so fucking sick of being harassed. So fucking sick of it. And then you don't want to be like a tattletale. Like, there's so many different factors as to like maybe why you wouldn't let management don't know that you're being harassed, or it's just so, it's like, do I even want this fucking headache? But I've watched people in my family work in all different facets of the industry, and my uncle worked for TV. He worked in TV as a hairstylist, and he got so much sexual harassment. Like, they sexually harassed him all the time. But you got to be careful when you talk to your people that you work with. You don't want them to know your whole fucking life story, okay? They don't need to know. So what? They could like know your weaknesses? No. But that's why a lot of people end up wanting to work on social media, or alone in a salon suite, or working remote. It's like, if you don't have good management, then the bad apples of the bunch are going to spoil it for the whole office or salon or whatever. And that's unfortunate. It really, really is. I feel like if I was in charge of a 6-person salon, or if I was in charge of a large team of people, I would know how to fucking keep people in check. I just would. It's because I'm a human. And just the more I'm on this earth, the longer I'm on this earth, the more I realize that, one, we're all fucking going through it, okay? No two ways about it. 2, people are fucking miserable. They're just like miserable right now. Everybody, even myself, like, I'm just like, I don't even have the energy to muster like you know. So I'm going through perimenopause. I'm not where I want to be financially. I'm not where I want to, like there's so I understand why people are all feeling like very defeated lately, since we've been feeling it for a while. But when it comes to offices and all of that stuff, and it comes from the top down. So if the fucking shit talkers in the salon or the office know that they can like push around their boss or management or whatever, they're gonna get away with fucking murder. I am very diplomatic, and I'm very fucking logical. And anyone who tries to come at me and say that I'm not, I have a Mercury in Capricorn literally built for diplomacy and democracy. Isn't that the truth? But that really ties into like my first topic of why I don't fucking care about being a famous anything. I don't care about being a famous anything. I don't care about being a famous hairstylist. I don't care about fucking being a famous YouTuber. I don't care about being a famous TikToker. Nothing. I don't care. I'd rather just do the fucking middle of the road and just like work, 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 work. No one really needs to know my fucking business. That is the dream. When anybody ever asked me like what kind of actor I wanted to be, because I was an actor for 20 years, I just said, I want to be a working actor. I don't want anyone to be like, oh my God, that's Candace Cooper, whatever. No, I just wanted people to be like, that girl's in fucking everything. What is her name? That's the kind of actor I wanted to be. Consistently working, flying under the radar, and not fucking like the apple of the media's eye. Just working. And that's how I want to be in hair too. And I've thought about this so many different ways over the last like 10, 15 years of my life. All those years that I spent working for free when it came to, I was a union actor, SAG and AFTRA. So for me to like do all those web series and do all those, little indie films and all that stuff for free, basically, I was fucking myself over because I was a union actor. And it's probably like in violation, but it's a double-edged sword. You want the exposure if you're not getting work in the mainstream, but then you're kind of like in breach of contract, right? Whatever. But if I would have just fucking saved my money, maybe just put my head down and work for someone, it's so hard. When I'm around other people working, like last summer, I picked up a job at a barber shop because it was slow at my studio. And I was like, fuck it. I like need a change of pace. I need like a change of scenery. I wanted to meet some new people. And so I started like working at the barber shop. I don't know what it is, but being around people who work a regular 9 to 5 is, they're not my fucking people. They have like, it's like a poverty mindset. And even though I'm struggling right now, I see the other side of it, whereas like the people, and I felt like, ew, get away from me. I don't want your fucking like down attitude to rub off on me. But I really felt like, ew, I don't want this fucking energy around me. I don't want to like talk to people who don't have any higher ambitions than like where they are at that moment. It just made me feel like, ew, these are not my people. People who I want to be around, people who are like me, we're innovative, we're planning, we're holding pop-ups, we're making moves, we're networking, we're getting out of our comfort zone. We are not, you know what I mean? So it's such a weird conundrum. If I could just be a part of the matrix, work a regular job, I'm great with money, I would have had a ton of money saved. I'm just really thinking about life now. That's all. But I don't care about being a fucking famous hairstylist. If I can just stay in one spot, grow my clientele for the next 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years, and then I could finally fucking retire, that would be wonderful. But I've set myself back so much by moving around, but then also I can't think of any place that I would have wanted to have stayed put in New Jersey or New York. So I had no choice. I get why people follow religion. I really do. It's like hard to like factor in all of these variables, your desires, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your healing your childhood wounds, your progressing in life. It's fucking hard. But truly, looking at that girl's Instagram and all the drama in the salons, it makes me so fucking happy that I'm in my one chair studio, peace of mind, no fucking drama, no fucking bullshit, would I have more exposure? Would people be like, oh my God, Candace, wow, that's so cool. You work for so-and-so. You work for so-and-so. Yeah, yeah. Like society would probably accept me more. But you know what? Fuck that stress. I'm trying to like right under the radar. So I don't fucking care. I don't care about living in LA anymore. I don't care about living in New York anymore. I don't give two shits about living in Brooklyn. That's how I feel. Like I have de-influenced my life. Now these next like 5 years, I have to decide what suits me better. Do I care about living in a city, or do I want to go live somewhere a little bit more remote? I don't know. But those those are the questions I'm going to be asking myself in the next 5 years. I've I'm living the life right now. I love it, but let me not sugarcoat it. It's been very difficult to make friends here. It's been very difficult to go and, build a whole new life here when I had an entire life back in New Jersey. These are the choices that we make. Don't make them in a rushed manner. Observe your life, observe the flow, observe the patterns, who's flowing in, who's flowing out. When it comes to the solar eclipse, like holy shit, I scrubbed, I cleaned, I got rid of stuff. I couldn't sleep, then I couldn't sleep enough, then like severe hot flash anxiety, which I will say I've gotten under control with the Wild Yam cream. The hot flashes were coming every 22 minutes. I timed it. Now I have like 5 a day. So from every 22 minutes to 5 a day, I think we're on the right track. I have to use this Wild Yam cream for like I'll probably have to use it for like a year or two, because I will say, I'm not wearing like a ton of makeup right now, but I had been getting so many breakouts here, like so many hormonal breakouts since using the Wild Yam cream. Knock on wood. Okay. Doing all right. I did touch up my highlights too the other day. It's like a little dark in here so you can't see. Can we talk about the man who ghosted his wife and then she posted him all over fucking TikTok? She's like, I don't even want to get back together with you. I just want a fucking divorce. Where are you so I could serve you these papers? Now, this man, stay away from men who have accents, okay? Brock in high heels. Because she had 2 kids with this man. He apparently was on Top Chef, I think, or some sort of like chef show. Messaging girls on like Tinder and whatever, all the dating apps, matching with people. He's fucking married, 2 kids, abandoned the whole entire family. He has a ski problem. I've dated men like this, okay? They're charming. Betty's got a big piece of salami. They're charming. They know how to fucking lay it down. They're dangerous. And then I say to myself, Candace, just settle. For like a guy who isn't all of that. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to. But can you fucking believe it? TikTok found this man. And I'm pretty sure she served him his papers. What the fuck? Guys, do people not realize the severity in bringing children into the world and then bouncing? Like, what? That's extreme. It's not like you guys got a French bulldog and then you were like, I'm out. No. This is a human life. 2 of them. Chopped. He should be chopped. What a fucking wacko. Then I have the duelist FOTUS, whatever, chopped up his fucking wife with his girlfriend. Just get a divorce. Just get a divorce. Like, do people not, when people like off other people for the insurance policy, I'm like, in what fucking reality are you going to get away with that and then take that money and like live a good life? There is no possibility of that. So this guy Fotis had a girlfriend, and that wasn't enough. He had to chop up the mother of his children into little fucking pieces and drop her off in different parts of the state. Like, what did she do to him? He cheated on her. She gave him 5 healthy children. Disgusting. So, between the fucking internet guy ghosting his wife, random man from Atlanta, Fotis duelist, whatever his fucking name is, chopping up his wife with his girlfriend, then Fotis shoots himself in the head and leaves his girlfriend to go to jail for the murder of his wife. Like, she fucking deserves it too. Because I'm pretty sure I watched the video of that, and I'm like, she definitely helped him carry out garbage bags of the wife's body. 100%. What a coward. Left. So ladies, let this be a lesson. I had some girl like beeping at me earlier today because it was such a weird, it's fucking weird, okay? This girl has such a fucking attitude, and I just ignore her. But I was like pulling out today, and I guess I was behind her boyfriend. I don't know. There's like a lot of guys who are in and out of her apartment. And she's like beeping at me, waving her hands. And I was like, dude, I'm literally going to the coffee shop to do work on my computer. Like, I'm sorry, I'm in between you and your boyfriend's car? Fucking lunatic. So I was just like, women go absolutely insane for men. Like they I say they because, sorry, I'm immune. I'm not impressed. I'm not going down for your bullshit. But these women, they literally, like, ladies, let's think, okay? What about men or a man makes you say, like, fuck it, I'm just gonna, I don't even want to know. Leave in the comments below if you have an opinion on this, but like, it's so gross to me. It's just like pick-me shit behavior. Totally. Oh my God, Gypsy Rose got a fucking nose job. I didn't want to say it, but Ashley Simpson, she needed a fucking nose job so badly. Would love to see Jessica Simpson with a nose job too. And Gypsy Rose, I was like, didn't want to say it. She needs a fucking nose job. She got a nose job. However, she only paid, who knows if it's true, but they say she only paid like $6,000. No, you got to go like $20,000 for a good nose, I would feel. Because it's like, you could only do it once or twice if they fuck up. Because it's like very delicate tissue. I'm excited to see what she looks like though. Let's not forget she is, she didn't murder her mom, but she co-conspirated to do that. So let's not forget. Today, I was like thinking about this the other day, and I was like, it's so crazy to me to think like all these podcasts based on murders and everything like that, they are turning these psychopaths into like legends. And somebody who is not working with a full deck could want to capitalize on that, take advantage of that. Like, I don't know. I've been inching away from true crime for a really long time now. But TikTok every once in a while will throw in like the Shanann Watts case, or now this Fotis duelist case, or, you know, every once in a while it'll like pop up on there amongst my like castor oil videos and hoof trimming videos and, you know, like all that other stuff. And I'm like, oh, and I try not to like watch it. I don't want it to show that to me all the time. But it's just so fucking disturbing to think that these murderers are being like immortalized on these podcasts, and even that show, God, what was it called? It was about like the couple who started the podcast with the murderer, essentially. I'm like, can we not glamorize this? Because there's nothing glamorous about it. And I know like it's human curiosity, but at the same time, let's think about like the manifestation of it all. What you think about, you bring about. So let's not focus on these weird, let's obviously not like have our head in the clouds and not think about them at all, but let's have a balanced approach to, I guess, satiating your curiosity. I did just watch The Valley. Jax is so crazy. Okay, here's the thing. Daniel and Naya, they're really in love. He seems like such a sweet, lovely, genuine guy. Does he not? I think he does. Nia seems so sweet. Oh, she just gave birth to like twins. She's got the little toddler. Lord, I couldn't even deal with a kitten at 4 o'clock in the morning. So the strength that this woman has, then to have a camera in her face and have to like look pretty and presentable. This woman is a fucking superhero. All right. Daniel, I think Daniel does know that Naya is a superhero because he does treat her very lovingly. Jax treats Brittany like she's a crumpled up Burger King wrapper. And he is not being romantic with her because he's not in love with her. Like, you could see how unattracted he is to Brittany. Kristen Dodie, what is she shooting out of her coochie? Because she has fooled this guy, this 32-year-old guy. Like, when I watch the scenes with her talking to this guy about having a child with him, knowing that he lives in Colorado, Utah, not in LA, I'm in shock. I'm in shock. He is 32, so give him a little bit of grace because he's kind of stupid. He hasn't really like fully developed his brain until like 40. Dodie knows exactly what she's doing. She knows that they're both, he's tall and blonde, she's tall and brunette, like good genetics, even though I don't think she honored her good genetics. Like, I think she ran her good genetics into the ground because she just looks like unhealthy. I want to give her like chlorophyll and chlorella and hot water with lemon and a colon cleanse. I just like Dodie, like the circle, the puffy. Does she work out? Does she lift weights? Like, that doesn't look like a body that can inhabit a growing fetus. It just doesn't. She doesn't look healthy to me. So, but she's got Luke fooled. Holy shit, does she have Luke fooled. And he, like, if they can get pregnant, he will definitely get her pregnant. And do you see Dodie living on a farm in the middle of nowhere? I don't. No. What is she gonna do? Start problems with the farm animals? Like, she would be so bored. There would be nowhere to like stir the fucking pot. And she loves to stir the pot. She absolutely loves it. I have on my notes, dating, look for a calm man. Long for a calm man. That's true. Cause I've been like rewatching Bethany Ever After and Bethany Getting Married, and like, it's just like my comfort show. I was getting married at the same time. like living in this, I was living in Brooklyn, she was living in Manhattan. Like, it's just like, I identify. And I just like identify with that show. But anyway, watching that show is so hard for me because the way Jason challenges every single thing and doesn't ever like she'll say like, oh, this is exciting. And he'll be like, yeah, but like if people are coming at 9 o'clock, we're gonna have to feed them. She's like, I don't want to fucking talk about that right now. I just want to say my birthday is going to be this day. So excited. Babe, so excited. Can't wait. She didn't need him to be like, well, if... He was just like up her ass. So annoying. So emasculated by her. No, that is that is a perfect example of toxic masculinity. Okay? I talk about it all the time. Men who are little bitches, that is toxic masculinity. Men who are strong and respectful and providers and nurturing, that is a masculine. A healthy masculine. He could chop wood. He can hold your hair when you're barfing. Like all of those things. But Jason Hoppy is a perfect example of what a toxic masculine man is. He feels emasculated by her, and so he becomes toxic. Like, it doesn't get much more clearer than that. Have we covered enough? What else is there to talk about? Yeah, like, I wasn't out during the solar eclipse because I just was inside on the phone with my grandmother. I didn't look at it, obviously. I'm Native American, and maybe that's why my dad is half Native American, half Portuguese. Maybe that's why I didn't want to look up at it, because somewhere in my roots they were like, nah, we're good, B. We're good. But I felt it like crazy. So we'll see. I love you guys. You're the best. Like, we just have to hang on for one more day. Okay? To all of my fellow entrepreneurs, we need a support group. It's like, when do you hold them? When do you fold them? I have no answers. I just have more questions. But I love you guys. I'm gonna go take a little Candace Constitutional walk off my dinner. I had salad, a little steak, and I got 3 mac and cheese balls, or I got the mac and cheese balls from Trader Joe's. So I had 3 of those, a little tiny piece of steak, and a giant, huge salad with olive oil, red cabbage, red vinaigrette, olives, and that was it. But I love you guys. And as always, I'll see you on the next Daily Dish.